Hi guys, today I am reviewing a new product from Laura Geller. It's something I found on Ulta's website and just immediately thought I need to try this because I know that at least two components of this palette I already really enjoy. So what you've got here is a rather large-sized domed palette. There is a mirror in the compact, and then half of this baked palette is made up of Bronze-n-Brighten. You've also got the Baked Highlight and French Vanilla. Those are two products that I know and absolutely love from Laura Geller's line. And then you've got a blush here, and that blush shade is the Baked Brulee blush in Cherry Custard. And if you're not familiar with Bronze-n-Brighten, it's a bronzer that really combines a lot of different tones. And as you look at those tones all kind of swirled together, that's the kind of shade you're working with. And obviously, you know, when I wear this on my cheeks, I'm shearing it out quite a bit, but it's sort of a warm bronzer. But I think it does exactly what the name says. It bronzes up the skin and it's very, very brightening. I've always felt that way. Whenever I've used Bronze-n-Brighten on the skin, I feel like my face is just amped up a level in terms of having a look of health and just a real radiance all over the face. There might be, you know, a hint of a satin finish that you notice from this product, and that's something that I might detect from like a very concentrated swatch, but once it's sheared out in application, I feel like it performs pretty matte. But this compact has really prompted me to rediscover Bronze-n-Brighten and realize how much I love it. I've actually used up an entire small size of a Bronze-n-Brighten, and it took me forever. It really takes a long time to go through Laura Geller's baked products. But I think the overall thing to keep in mind with Bronze-n-Brighten is that it's going to be a product that gives your skin some warmth. I know there are a lot of different palettes out there that provide that very cool tone contour shade that if that's what you love, if that's what you think looks best on your skin, you know, the options are out there for you. This, I really like to use it more as an overall bronzer. So I used my e.l.f. complexion brush in the demo and just got some of the product on there, swept it around the hairline, put it on the tops of the cheeks, down the nose, just giving the whole face the look of a sun-kissed glow. I like to go down the neck with this as well. And I do like using this kind of lightly in the hollows of the cheeks. I don't think it comes off, you know, as you see the finished look here, as like too blatantly warm to work in that area. I think if you keep it soft, it can totally work, but I think a lot of people are going to prefer to use this product more as a bronzer and maybe a little less as a contour. Now this Cherry Custard blush was the new element to me as far as this palette goes, and it is kind of just a glowy, beautiful pink shade. I think this would work on a lot of skin tones because it's very pigmented. I was using my Up and Up blush brush. I really felt like I needed to use a light hand with this product because just a little bit really goes a long way, adds some radiance to the skin, just love the tone. And then the other product in here is something I have an individual review on this channel. I think it was one of the first reviews I ever did on this Express channel, and it's the Baked Highlight in French Vanilla. It really caused me to gain an appreciation for highlights that are not completely matte, but have just the slightest hint of a glow. But it actually packs in a little bit of coverage and makes the skin look not only a hint of glow, but a little more perfected. So I used my e.l.f. small tapered brush with that, and I took it right on top of the cheekbones. You can take it down the nose. The blush in this palette is really much more glowy than the highlight, but you apply the highlight and something just really special happens to the skin. Check out my full review if you want even more details. But just so you know, the quality of French Vanilla in this compact is just the same as if you bought it individually. I know sometimes in certain palettes, you know, something you knew to be one way was different when it came out in palette form, but this really performs just as well. One thing to keep in mind with any palette like this where the products are actually, you know, butted right up against one another, when you do start to run low on any one of them, it's going to become harder to use it. And imagine if you're using up the central part of this product and then you're kind of trying to pick up just little remnants around the edges. That's going to be a little harder because they're all touching. Like I said, it takes a long time to use up Laura Geller products, so that probably won't become an issue for a very long time, but just something to think about. But I really see myself getting a lot of use out of this over the course of the summer. I think the Bronze-n-Brighten is just going to be a great way to quickly rev up my whole skin tone and can kind of double as a little bit of a soft contour for my skin. This blush I think is very all-purpose, could work with a lot of different looks. Love how truly pigmented it is. And then of course you cannot go wrong with the Baked French Vanilla. If you've never experienced that and you're looking for a really good value in terms of testing out a couple other products alongside it, I think this would be a great way to go. But I hope this review was helpful to you. Thank you guys so much for taking time to watch, and I'll see you again later. Bye!